like David Goggins. But your Stripe account looks like it's on life support. I'm about to tell you a brutal truth, okay? The market doesn't give a shit about your pristine little rituals. It pays you money when you actually work on that one bottleneck, the constraint of your business. I had a founder that I worked with stuck at 4K a month. I had him hammer the constraint of his business, cold calls, and slash his morning routine. 3 weeks later, he almost tripled his revenue. Stick around and I will give you the 5-step constraint-killing playbook so that you can replace all this bullshit time with actual needle-moving work. First, understand that all these rituals are procrastination in disguise. When you have 2 hours of all this priming for your day, it feels extremely productive, but I'm telling you, what it really is fear-wrapped avoidance that's stopping you from actually doing the revenue-generating work. It's ironic because the self-help world teaches you stoicism. It teaches you to endure the dry and the mundane. That's at least what the original Stoics used to talk about. But nowadays, this morning routine, red light sauna, cold bath bullshit is the real problem because it's the thing that gets you the most amount of dopamine. Heck, it's ironic that they call it a dopamine detox when it's essentially mental masturbation, getting them all of this dopamine. Second, your energy is spent before you actually enter the battle. Let me explain something to you. You know how I work. And by the way, I used to be the person who used to get up. I used to go on a 5-minute walk. I used to record myself saying gratitude bullshit. I used to go to the gym, 1 hour, come back, and then I would start outreach. And I'm telling you, I would quit so quickly, like you have no idea. So what I started doing, this is what I currently do. I wake up, I still wake up early, so it's okay. I'm still one of you guys, but I wake up early. I have caffeine pills. I pop one in very quickly. I keep my windows closed and I do not leave my room until my work is done. And I literally eliminated everything else. Not only the physical distractions, the light, also the digital distractions, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, heck, even Slack. I have my business partner blocked so that I can actually move the needle in the morning. That's how you do it. You eliminate everything and then you stimulate. That way, not only do you have the energy to get the work done, you have literally nothing else to do. What are you gonna do? There's nothing to look at, no sunlight to distract you. You're not leaving your room. You're not gonna watch YouTube and write it off as research or, exploring the newest shiny object. Next, track your metrics daily. I'm telling you that the self-help entrepreneur, if he only knew how many cold calls, how many DMs, how many outreaches he's actually doing. You know what's ironic? Most of them do 0. They're not even doing anything. They can list their supplement stack from memory. Creatine, monodiethylene, I don't even think that's a real thing. Magnesium, zinc, boron, calcium, strontium. How about you fucking inhale some uranium, blow yourself up because you haven't been working at all? That's a little harsh, I apologize. But seriously, like if you actually tracked how little you were doing, I was about to say how much you were doing. If you tracked how little you were doing, you'd be embarrassed of yourself and actually do more work. When you have a KPI, a key performance indicator, your goal is to increase it. Right now, let me tell you the KPI with this channel. My goal is to be getting at least 25 signups for our challenges. Right now, we're about 8 to 10. By the way, shameless plug, 6-week focus challenge. If you actually want to start executing on the constraint of your business, we'll give you the accountability systems that you need. We'll help you eliminate, prioritize, and execute to the point where execution will become effortless. And then instead of being addicted to cold showers and morning routines, you're going to be addicted to working, executing, and making a shitload of cash. And by the way, because this is a new offer, this is a new sort of system we're running, I am taking a call every week with every single one of you guys. And I promise I'm actually nicer when you're my client. That's because I need the feedback. I need to change a lot of shit. This is new. I want to know where the bodies are buried. I want to know if my coaches are doing a good job, so on and so forth. So you get a weekly call with me for 6 weeks. Again, it's a free 6-week focus challenge. Reserve your spot down below. But again, when you have that one KPI you're focusing at, you at least know what to do. Next, delaying feedback loops. I am telling you, the morning routine will get you the instant gratification. As soon as you wake up and take that ice bath, you're gonna walk out of the gym, whatever it is, 3 hours wasted in the morning, you're gonna feel so fulfilled. It's because this is instant gratification. But I'm telling you, when you try to acquire a skill over a very long time frame, I tell you to make 100 calls a day. Of course, the first 3 days are are gonna suck. But on the fourth day, you're gonna start figuring stuff out. You're gonna be like, okay, I gotta tweak this thing in my script, and okay, people aren't picking up. Okay, let me switch the dialer. Okay, I have to code match the first few numbers. Okay, now I'm actually code matching, so I'm getting pickups. Okay, but people like are hopping on the calls, but I don't know how to close. It's a step-by-step process. It's delayed gratification, and that work, I promise you, turns you into a more consistent person and a much more disciplined person than a person who wakes up and does a morning routine. I'm telling you, some of the biggest losers that I know in life have these morning routines and all these rituals. And the thing is, most of them are inconsistent anyways. They do their monk mode dopamine detox bullshit for like a week or 2 or 3. Again, like, I want you to understand this. If that is what you do, heck, even if you're not a self-help person, if you are not willing to do this for a long enough time frame, you are a 99%er. That's how most people are. They can't stick to shit. They can't delay gratification. Last point, do not choose your identity over your income. I know so many people that say, I am stupid, that's why I can't make money. Oh, I'm just too lazy, I can't. You become the person by doing the thing. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. I would say that I used to be a person who was very inconsistent. I was late all the time, so on and so forth. So you know what I did? I stopped doing it. Obviously it was hard. Obviously it took me a while to actually start being consistent. But once I started doing it, doesn't matter how hard it was for me, I was that person. Ultimately, you just have to do. And the way that you do is with accountability. You either have a consequence that you have to your action. It can be negative self-talk. Heck, if you don't do it, if you're not making the calls, you give yourself negative self-talk, that can be the consequence. Or it can be a real consequence where you're losing equity to your business partner, where you have defined deadlines. Or heck, you can have us give you the accountability, 6-week focus challenge. But this whole identity, I'm the 5 a.m. cold shower having, cold bath, using monk mode dude, like cool guy, until you gotta pay the fucking bills. What are you gonna do that? Trade this identity, like lose this identity. You're not a self-help person. I know, like I might have reeled you in here with that title, so I'm kind of my fault too, to be honest. But it's only when you will evade this identity, like just lose it today. Be like, no, I'm not that person. I'm the person who actually works on the constraint of my business. You do that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, you will have a much more fulfilled life than that gratitude journal is ever going to give you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you liked the video, please like the video. Most of you guys watching this stuff aren't even subscribed, okay? I don't know why. Like, please just subscribe to the damn channel. Sign up for the challenge in the description down below. We're going to be starting in a few days. Other than that, ciao.